So if you or a loved one is breastfeeding or has breastfed or knows anyone breastfeeding, then this is for you. Fun fact. So the first 100 years of breast pumps were being created by men. Think about that. Do men breastfeed? What do they know about breastfeeding at the end of the day? They haven't experienced what us women have. All they know is breastfeeding is extracting the milk, and that's it. What about all the other challenges we face as breastfeeding mothers? Latch issues, endless bottle prep, public feeding discomfort, spoiled milk. The list goes on. I remember my first son had latch issues, so I stopped breastfeeding and I didn't get to do it as long as I wanted to. Then my second son, I didn't want to give up. My first one had colic. He had digestive issues, so I definitely wanted to breastfeed. I just didn't want to deal with all those challenges and sleepless nights again. So now with the second son, here goes a bunch of other challenges that come along with breastfeeding. I remember the pain of getting chapped nipples and having to breast pump, and then he's crying because he doesn't want to wait for his milk because he's a hungry cluster feeding baby. I remember pumping and trying to get ready and then bottle prepping, and then did I pack enough? Is it cold enough? Is it gonna stay good enough, or is it gonna get spoiled? And then where am I gonna warm it up? Just so many things. And if I want to stay out longer, then I ran out of milk. So then of course I breastfeed on the go, and there's not a lot of places to go breastfeed, and I certainly did not feel comfortable breastfeeding in a bathroom where there's people handling their business. And then sometimes you just think to yourself, well, if they don't want to see it, then don't look. And that's uncomfortable on its own. Throwing a blanket over my baby, he's hot and sweaty, and he starts trying to take it off. And now I'm like, okay, now my baby's being tortured just because I'm trying to make everybody else comfortable. So how do I make everybody happy? It's never possible. So what I would do sometimes is go find a place to hide and breastfeed my baby. And of course that would take about 30 minutes, and then I missed the whole outing with friends and family. I remember my mom living about an hour away from me or more, driving back home and running out of milk and having to pull over the side of the road to feed my baby. And then I remember that I was so busy because I was juggling other kids, my stepkids, my biological children, a household, sports, cooking, cleaning, you name it. I didn't have enough hands. I was thinking if only I had more hands, or what if I could just breastfeed hands free? And there was times that friends and family wanted to hold the baby, and I didn't have any milk pumped. So I was thinking man, how do I let them bond with the baby while I'm breastfeeding? And that's how FLOESSA was born, by lived experiences of a mother breastfeeding. I remember thinking to myself, oh my God, there has to be a better way. Why do moms put up with this? And obviously it's because we love our families, we love our babies, we want to make sure they get the best, and obviously breastfeeding is what's best for our babies. So we make do with what we got. But I was also thinking, why should we have to settle? I knew that there had to be a better way. So I created FLOESSA. FLOESSA isn't just any pump where it just extracts the milk and that's it. FLOESSA, it's a wearable breastfeeding wireless pump, but it also feeds the baby discreetly. You can wear it underneath your clothes. There's a feeding tube attached where it feeds discreetly. So it extracts the milk, goes through the feeding tube, and feeds the baby at the other end through the pacifier feeder. So the great thing is you can wear FLOESSA under your clothes on the go. You don't have to worry about pumping, packing, food, bottle prep, you name it. Just imagine a world where you get to just take that device and not have to worry about exposing yourself in public, running out of milk, pumping enough. You name it, it's there for you. And FLOESSA solves that problem. Not only does it solve that issue, it also solves latch issues. Any baby that has problems latching, but moms still want to breastfeed and save time, now you can pump and feed your baby in real time. Imagine being able to allow loved ones hold your baby while you're pumping and feeding at the same time, sharing those bonding moments. I just think about all the time I would have saved. Many times I pulled over on the side of the road because I didn't pump enough, or I was out and about sporting events, visiting family members, and then driving back home. If I could have just reached my baby in the back seat. Now with FLOESSA, I can. When I was first dealing with all those challenges, I reached out to friends and family, and they shared similar experiences, all their challenges. And there was people that had latch issues and wished that they had a product like FLOESSA. I remember them saying to me that their baby, or they knew a preemie baby that couldn't latch, and this would have helped in the NICU. Made me remember about a time that my sister's first son was a preemie, and her crying because he did have latch issues. And I realized how much this really can benefit so many mothers around the world. Just think, women have been bearing babies and also breastfeeding since the beginning of time, and have just endured all of these challenges without even complaining. Yet when I reached out to moms, they all shared these experiences. So nobody really goes out of their way to talk about these things. So that's why FLOESSA was invented, and that's why I'm reaching out to you. And if you know any like-minded individuals that would like to help FLOESSA reach its mission. Currently, FLOESSA is in the pre-seed stage. We are currently raising $2 million so that we can get prototype testing, testing it, correcting it until we make sure it's perfectly safe for mom and baby. Then it has to go through the FDA approvals, and then also to market. So currently we're looking for partners, investors, contributions. So you can go to my website, floessa.com. That's FLOESSA.com. And there's tabs on there. You can email me if you have any questions or would like to reach out, share your story with us, share your experiences as a breastfeeding mother. We love to hear your experiences and challenges because FLOESSA is aiming to solve those issues. And then if you're looking to contribute, any amount helps. So there's going to be a tab on there. It's a GoFundMe tab. Any contribution helps. And I would ask that you also share this with friends and family, or anybody that you feel would actually be great and help FLOESSA launch forward. And lastly, if you're interested in becoming a partner or investing, there is an investment tab where it takes you to the WeFunder website, and then you can get more information from there and contact me moving forward. Let's do it for the moms ahead of us. Let's do it for what we've endured because we owe it to ourselves. And let's do it for the mothers who paved the way. You don't have to suffer silently. Moms don't have to suffer silently. We deserve better. And with FLOESSA and your help, we can achieve that. Thank you for your time.